My name is Cody Brockman, and I did my presentation on what to expect when you're expecting your first art. When I was thinking about doing this project, I wanted something that was not only important to special education, but I wanted to do something that I knew that I would absolutely use as a training tool if I ever became an administrator. So first off, I got the idea whenever I was talking to Carrie Short from McKenzie Middle School and talking to her about her 3 issues or concerns with special education. One of her concerns was preparedness for an art. She said there was many times when teachers came to an art, they didn't bring the right material, they didn't say the right things. So that was the first idea I had. I got the second confirmation on to do this when I talked to my principal. And she talked to me in length about meetings she's had in the past with parents and with teachers where she had special education teachers arguing with general education teachers. And the diagnostician wasn't on the same page. And she said they were just awful meetings. In fact, at the beginning of the year, she told us that if you are not prepared for an art, she will completely stop the meeting and apologize to the parent, and she will reschedule the meeting to make sure everybody is on the same page. So as I got to thinking about this, I was thinking that as an administrator at the beginning of the year with regards to professional development, I would train them on not only what an art meeting is, but what to bring and how you're supposed to talk and carry yourself during an art meeting, because I've never gotten that training. I've been to a couple of art meetings before, and I've never known what to bring, what to say, and it seems to be one of those things that you learn by trial and error. And the last thing you want to do with a parent who has a child with disabilities is having a teacher who learn by error. I'm going to want everybody on the same page. I want everybody to be prepared, and I want us to present a united front with our parents who are coming in. So in my presentation, I start with the basics, talk about what an art meeting is, I talk about what an IEP is, and I talk a little bit about special education lingo, because a lot of those acronyms that we talked about through the course of the year, I had no idea what they were until I took this class. So I think it's great information for teachers to have, and it's great. It makes them seem knowledgeable if they know what they're talking about in a meeting. If I don't know those terms, I guarantee you a parent who has a child with disabilities, when they come in, they probably don't know it either. So they're going to have to explain it to the parents. I did that with the bingo game. I figure it's a fun way to kind of get everybody moving around and know the terms. It kind of helped them remember it later on. And then as I went through, I had checklists for the teachers to, as long as they check off those checklists, they bring everything they need to bring for an IEP meeting. They'd have all the information that they need, and they would be prepared with their data. And then finally at the end, I kind of closed it with the role-playing activity with how to talk to our parents, how to be empathetic with the information you're giving them, but still give them the hard truths. Our parents need to know the truth about their kids and how they are learning and how their kids are processing information in class. At the same time, we need to present it in a way that we are putting ourselves in the parents' shoes. One of the best advice I've gotten within the last couple of weeks was that if you're talking about any kind of child, just put your last name at the end of their name. That makes it seem more real to you, and it makes it seem like you're talking about a kid who is your own. And I want my staff to treat every kid that walks into the building as if they're their own kid. Whether it's a regular general education child or a child with disabilities, it doesn't matter to me. Those are your kids, and you take care of those kids. So that's kind of my presentation. What I like about it is this is definitely one that if I had the opportunity, I would give to my staff if I ever became an administrator.